Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Saturday. I'm Leslie Watkins. I hope everybody's having some nice holidays. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, so I thought I would show you a quick last-minute treat box that you could do if you don't have very much time. And then I might do a little bit longer version of the same thing if you do have a few more minutes. So for this one, I'm going to be using the Daffodil Daydream stamp set. It has an Easter greeting on it, and it has these beautiful daffodils. And for those of you who got the beautiful DSP Designer Series paper during Celebration, this was one of the items that you could get for free. It has these beautiful daffodils on it, so I thought I would use this piece today. I also have a piece of the shimmery white cardstock, and I have the pretty pillow box dies because I thought this would be the quickest and easiest way to make some treat boxes and be able to decorate them with this little tag and some of these other details. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get out my Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Here it is. And I've cut this DSP down to 6 by 6. So I'm just going to slip that onto the bed here. Add my pillow box die. I'm going to move this over a little bit so that there's room enough for me to put the tag die on here also. And because I'm going to be using a ribbon closure, I'm also going to use this one. This is the one that has the two little holes in it for the ribbon. And that just tucks perfectly inside this scalloped detail. Just like so. Okay, so I'm going to run that through. This is why the cut and emboss machines are so handy when you're down to the wire and you just want to do something quickly, or if you want to do multiples of something without spending a lot of time. This helps you to get all of that done ahead of time. So you see I've got my holes punched in here. You probably can't see, but it's got some score marks on here to make the folding easier. And now I've got this very cute tag. So I'm going to, since I have the machine out, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with my shimmery white. And you'll be able to see it a little better, I think, on here. Just make sure I've got that on the bed correctly. There we go. And as always, I want to be careful to take my dies and put them away when I'm done using them because some of these are quite small and could get lost easily. So you can see that the die actually made a scored line in all these places to help you put your pillow box together easily. So I'm just going to very gently kind of finger fold these pieces in. Kind of tease this in a little bit on the curved line. Give it a little bit of a pinch. All right, now if you put it together and then give those corners a firm pinch, that's going to help it to hold its shape. So there's the box ready to be filled, and using a very pretty decorator or designer series paper like this is, you really don't have to do anything else. So if I get some ribbon, and this is the Daffodil Delight Day Ruched ribbon that is currently on sale for just a little while longer, or until supplies run out. But this looks really pretty with this paper. And I can just sort of wrap this around, and I'm doing this so that the tails come up through those holes. Like so. And this time I'm just holding it closed with my fingers. I'm not even using any adhesives, but you could use a glue dot or your liquid glue. Check that the ribbon is nice and straight. I got a little twist right here. There we go. Okay, so that's how cute that is, and that just takes a few minutes to put together. And of course you would have your surprise inside, and if you'd like you could attach your tag and put your message. But now I'm going to show you another way of doing this that takes just a little bit longer, but it's a lot of fun for both you and the person who gets the box. So let me just clear some of these things away. Now for this one, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to use this stamp that has the multiple flowers on it. Get that on my block. Stamp pad, and I'm going to be using some Sahara Sand ink, so just a very pale kind of a neutral tone, and I'm going to go ahead and just stamp a random all over design. See if I can get a little bit on the front there. There we go. So just as quickly as that, I've already got a pattern on my paper. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my water painter, which is one of my paint brushes with the handle that holds water. And I've got some drops of my re-inker on this white tray. And you can use anything for your re-inkers. You could use a block, a stamping block. You could use a white dinner plate, or just anything that's white. If you have a little piece of plexiglass or glass that you can put some white paper underneath, that'll work. And now I'm just going to very quickly start painting these flowers. I'll begin with my yellow, and then I'm going to add a little bit of my blue to my yellow to make a nice green. And any kind of red, yellow, or blue colors that work with your color scheme will work. Some of your mixtures will be a little bit better than others. Just do some experimenting. Just practice on a piece of scrap paper and see what kind of mixtures you like best. I'm just about done here. So that didn't take long at all. All right, so there is my basic wash, and now I can go back in and add a little more color here and there. So maybe in the center of these flowers, a little bit at the base. My daffodils are blooming in full force now, all along the front, along the road. I'll take a picture when the sun comes out. It's a little bit gloomy right now, but we should be having some nice days coming up, and I will take some pictures to let you see what that looks like out front. All right, so there are my flowers, and now I'm just going to go back into my green and get a little bit of a darker mixture. And I don't have to do this on each and every flower cluster. This one is the main bouquet that's going to show most on the box when it's assembled. So this one I'll take a little more care. And I just kind of went out of the line there a little bit. That's okay. Just wipe it away. And then this is the front of the box, so I'll put a little extra detail on that. There we go. Alright, so this box is ready to be folded up, and it's got this very lovely, delicate watercolor effect painting that was done completely with ink. And I'm just going to give that a minute to dry so I don't smudge it. While that's drying, I'll just clean up my stamp and put that away. If you don't have a chamois to clean your stamp, you might want to think about getting one. This is just a dampened chamois, so you can see it's been well used, and it has a little bit of water on it to make it supple, and that's all you need to take away the water-based inks from your stamps when you're done using them. Okay, so this should be ready to go now. So I'm just going to do exactly as I did earlier, and I'm just going to gently finger press these pieces into shape. Okay, you just sort of ease them where you want them to begin with. Now this is the shimmery white paper, so this is a little bit stiffer than the designer series paper. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and do as I did before and give those corners a good pinch, but I'm going to get out my glue dots to help hold this into place because it's just that much stiffer. So let me grab those. And where is my piercing tool? So I'm just going to take off, just need one. I'm going to put that right in the middle. Give that a good squeeze, pinch the point. squeeze and pinch. There's my little box, but let's get something in there. I have these cute Cadbury chocolate bunnies. These are the ones that are milk chocolate with the caramel inside, and they fit perfectly in there, just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same yellow ribbon again because that looks beautiful with this ink painting. And just get a length of that out to start with. That looks pretty good. These also make really cute table setting gifts. I showed that in a previous video. You can go back and see how cute that looked. But basically you would just make a label to put your recipient's or your guest's name so that they would know where their spot at the table was. And then this would be very cute, and I'm sure they'd be very happy to have the little treat inside. There we go. Alright, so there are two very cute treat boxes. The ones that are used for the place holders, I found that if you turn them upside down so that this little tab is on the bottom, it helps to prop it up. And then what you could do, let me just go into my box of goodies here. Okay, I have a die cut piece that I cut out from another session, and you could just put that on your place setting like so with your little tag, and that would be absolutely adorable. So that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you have a chance to get together with friends and family and to celebrate the holidays. I hope the Easter Bunny is good to you. I hope you get lots of chocolate. and I will see you again on Monday for Marvelous Monday. So stay well, stay happy, stay creative, and I will see you next time.